If we had an ideal location for a brewery, it would be in the middle of a forest. It would be like a really magical, mystical type looking forest. So we try and bring that on the inside. There's a whole different vibe between the daytime and nighttime here. Nighttime, it's just more about the vibe. The lights really bring out the magic of this place, I'd say.
We don't use regular lights in here, so what we do is we have LED strips in the bar, and then we have black lights everywhere to make the walls glow. People walk in with their cameras all ready to go.
Hot mate. They're inspired by a drink in South America called Yerba Mate. It's basically an herbal drink where you have a little cup, and inside of the cup are these leaves from the tea plant that it comes from, and you usually put a straw inside, and then you keep on pouring water over it to drink that drink. Well, ours is pretty much an interpretation of that. My wife and I were sitting one day, we're like, well, what if we did this with beer and hops?
Everybody's been really excited about it. You do have those people on social media, like, if I could serve this, I'm walking out. It's like, well, we're not forcing you to drink it. If you want to come try it, awesome, but we have other stuff on tap if you want to visit.
Mystic Ways Brewing is a micro brewery or a nano brewery. Nano brewery is basically a small brewery that produces a small volume of beer. So we specialize in classic style beers, we do experimental beers, we do popular beers. We try to be a little eclectic, as you can probably tell from our art style. And we're just here to drink beer and have fun. I was home brewing as an extra hobby, not working. Made a little brewery in my garage. It pretty much spiraled out of control to the point where it was like, oh, maybe we should open a brewery because it was taking over my whole house.
People's reaction to his beer, and it would go over really well. It was different and unique, so I just knew that Joe had a really good quality product. I just thought, you know, we talked about it for a long time, let's do it. So I just said, Joe, Mom, our mom's name's Alice, Krier, how about we'll buy a brewery and just do it? And that's how it started.
It's been a whole collaboration.
The interior drove the name. Joe came to us and said, I think we should do like a really different vibe on the inside, have it be outdoorsy and all these different colors.
My wife, she did all the painting on the walls that you see here. She did a lot of the sculpture stuff with the mushrooms. All the tables in the bar top we did ourselves.
The tables are seasonally themed, so we have a spring, summer, fall table. We're working on a winter one now.
Hot mate. In the end, it's basically, there's a filter on it, and it prevents you from drinking any debris. A lot of people do it with the IPAs.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
We like to experiment with all different styles. We do it with stouts, we do it with lagers, we do it with pretty much anything, and it really just brings out more flavor. The hops really enhance it, so it's a really cool thing. Right now, we're doing it on Sundays. We do it one Sunday a month.
I'd say people really appreciate the classic style beers. They like the Kolsch's, the lager, but whenever Joe does experimental batches of IPAs, people flock in here because they're like, I know if it's an experimental batch, it might be small, and I don't want to miss out on it.
Any single time you come in here, we'll have hazy IPAs. Those are the popular beers that go the quickest, so I love brewing them. I love all style of beers. We try and mix it up between a mixture of some of the classic styles, some of the popular styles, and we like to experiment a little bit.